So I need help, guys. This is Dr. J, Professor Spike Kamal, saying live from Long Island, New York, where we're chatting about the market. I got into Nvidia before the Morgan Stanley call, for to buy before earnings. So I have a tidy profit. The question is, do I not wait for earnings and just sell it the day of earnings, or ride it through? I'm looking to get out of it. I don't want to keep it, I don't want to be a hodler on it.
Right. So we're saying in terms of, let's say, the next week or month, what to do.
Well, it's days.
All right. So
it's between before the earnings. He's saying before or after.
Yeah,
I would ride it.
Now I got a tidy gain as of now. Or do I look for a little more?
See,
what's your opinion on that?
I would ride it.
Ride it through.
The move today was a very, very hefty move. I mean, 36, almost 37 points.
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty much
the young man from
Hello,
Arjun.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
You're looking like an old married fella.
Why can't I hear you? Hold on, I gotta.
John, you're looking like an old married man.
He doesn't have to hear us. He just has to talk.
Yeah. You don't hear us, huh?
Yeah, I still can't hear you.
Well, like I said, don't listen, just talk.
Wait, put a thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay, well, I don't know why I can't hear you. Let me try this.
It's a marriage thing. It's what happens to you after marriage.
Exactly.
Okay, now we're good.
You hear, but you don't listen.
John has been on the longest honeymoon in the history of honeymoons.
Yeah, I just took a year off. It was nice. But now I need to make money because...
You know what Kamal told you about the barrel?
Yeah, that was the last joke I think I heard before I left.
Yeah.
It was a good one.
Yeah, we're not repeating that one.
Yeah, don't say it. Otherwise, we'll have...
People could get offended.
Yeah, right. We'll run afoul of the FCC.
Exactly.
What we're discussing is whether Dr. J should take his profits on Nvidia. I got in a day before the Morgan Stanley buy call.
What did you?
I'm up about how many points am I up? About 50.
Oh, that's good.
35, at least.
Something like that. 36 points. So I sold it at 389, which was like a triple.
Yeah, I did the same. Yeah.
And then I chased it in the somewhere in the 420s, 30s. I don't remember.
Well, it looks like it should pull back at like 475, right? I mean, so you don't have too much more to go.
Well, the question is Wednesday's earnings. Do I stay in or not?
Oh. How about you sell 2/3, keep a third? I don't know, 50-50, like whatever.
Okay.
Look at that. The wisdom of Solomon.
Cash some and keep some.
Because if I'm only looking at the chart, I would say 2/3 odds down, 1/3 odd. Because even if it went up, what's the high of the year? 480. Yeah, it's like 10 points, but maybe it just goes to 500. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
but
it's good to see Arjun. Arjun's
very good.
Looking good. I mean, I'm shaking from the Parkinson's. Professor Spike has sciatica. Kamal has got the doldrums. It's good to have a smile.
Yeah, right.
Somebody.
Did you hear what they say? But this is a good joke. They say, every argument you have with your wife, make sure you have the last word, the argument.
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Sorry.
Look, Kamal's got lots of good advice for young married men.
Always, yes, ma'am.
Or old married men, for that matter.
Yes, it works everywhere.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
what's the story with Jackson Hole? Is Powell going to spook the market on Friday?
Jackson Hole. When is it? It's Friday.
Friday.
He's good at that.
He is, but the track record after Jackson Hole is like 60 or 70% up the next week.
Yeah. I mean, we've had I haven't checked in forever, but the Nasdaq went crazy the last 3-4 months, right?
Well, what happened is that we've been in a downward spiral for the last 3 or 4 weeks since that big engulfing candle hit all the indexes. And the question is, where do we stop? Was today it? Hard to say. There's nothing magical about today. It's not a fib number. It's not a moving average. It's it's not
But some stocks moved up decently. like Tesla and Nvidia.
it's not an old inflection point. It's nothing.
It ain't nothing.
Well, we did call the lows of the year last year, at least. That feels good.
Well,
That's
yeah.
true.
Okay, as you can tell, I'm way behind. I'm catching up on stuff that happened in
Well,
April.
it's hard to keep track of the market from Thailand.
That's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, oh wow, yeah, things have been good. And then
that's the thing. You let all your money ride while you were away, and now you're a rich man.
that's kind of what happened, actually. Yeah, basically, I should never do anything. I should just
Exactly. Go on vacation longer.
Making money in Brazilian oil still?
Yeah, no, those have been really good. I mean, the dividends on those alone have paid 30% on the PBR one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's been the best stock I've owned in the past year for sure.
Well, you do have to pay taxes on dividends.
Yeah, of course, but if you're paying taxes, that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's right. It means you're having income.
Yeah, now I live in New Hampshire.
Being on the dole.
Now I live in New Hampshire, so there's no state income tax. So
I'd rather have 30% dividends and 5% treasury.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Does it pay to go put half your money into 5% treasuries and just tie it up? Or stay in the market?
What's giving 5? The 30-year?
No, 5 is the 2-year.
Oh, did it go up? Because I thought it was 4 and change. Well, these things will go very fast.
Well, isn't inflation still 6%, or I don't even know?
Hey, Arjun,
It's going to moderate to 4.
People actually listen to you.
Oh, nice, KT.
Look
so
at that,
made money. He made money because.
What kind of name? What kind of name is this? I'm not saying it.
Yeah.
Not that it's a bad name, but.
Yeah, some have it, some don't.
There you go.
Take it from a man who knows.
So, Dr. J, I want to tell you the story. In Lehman Brothers, when the crash happened in 2008, and they have they monitor accounts and whatnot, and some people have their accounts managed by themselves. And there was this lady who did really, really well. Okay, and they found out that she didn't sell anything and she didn't do anything to her account, and she rode the market and everything recovered and she did exceptionally well. They found out that she was dead. That's the reason she didn't do anything.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So sometimes not doing anything, just let it ride.
Let it ride, just like in the casino.
Right. That's the advice that people are going to give me.
I tried that. Every time I try to ride in a casino, I lose all my money. But the guy playing over my shoulder in the craps, he was leaving the freaking casino. He had one black chip left, which is $100.
Mm-hmm.
He puts it on 3. On 3 straight. So it's supposed to pay what on 3?
35 to 1.
No.
Yeah.
2 is 35 to 1. 2.
3 numbers?
No, the number 3 exact.
Oh, you're talking about in craps.
Craps.
The craps pays 12 to 1. It pays 6 to 1.
No, more than that. There's 2 ways to make it 3.
36, 18. 18, 15 to 1, right? So
17 to 1 is the
Okay.
correct odds. They
Okay.
pay 15.
Fine.
They screw you every which way they can.
Of course.
But my point is, with that 100, he was down tens of thousands. With that 100, he plays over my shoulder, straight on the 3. An old man is rolling, older than me. I could barely lift the dice up; it was too heavy for him. So what comes out? 3, and so they pay him $1,600, right? He says, "Let it ride."
Oh wow.
The old man rolls another 3, walks away like even on the day.
Wow.
God, amazing.
Back-to-back 3s.
So
I cannot do that. I could play for days. I can't do that.
Wow.
But the
Can
thing
we
is,
check the
so
SPY?
sitting and doing nothing, I still would rather do stuff and make less because it's more fun. I've come to that realization. Like even if it's 5 or 10% less,
Right.
it's just
Oh
too
yeah,
boring.
you got to do what I do, which is just play with like 10%.
If I admit something, I might lose the rest of my audio viewership. I don't play the market to win or to lose, just for fun.
Yeah. Well, I already knew that.
I want to win,
but you're playing no matter what. Yeah.
And you're showing some discipline. It's not like you're just going, oh, let's just.
I mean, if you look at my portfolio, it looks dull. I'm in the Magnificent 7.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, basically what you're saying is you have a portion of your portfolio you're actively trading, and that portion it's for shits and giggles. Or sorry, pardon my French, but it's for S's and G's.
I think you're allowed to speak French on YouTube.
Okay, good.
I don't think it says no French, right?
Oui.
Oui, whatever. No hablo español.
Yeah, so
yo hablo español.
No, un poquito.
Un poquito.
So anyway, getting to the message at hand. Are we at a top or not?
I don't think so.
I think we're at a local top.
You mean have we turned? You mean that we turned?
Like,
you don't mean are we at the top? That we were out of? There's a correction over. So that's what you're saying.
Yeah. Are we like in the beginnings of one?
No. I think we're going to go down maybe at least to the 100. And all indices. We're there already.
Can we check the SPY? Can we check the chart on the SPY?
If you insist. I want to turn this into a podcast as well as a vlog. So I don't want to do too much charting. I want more chatting and less charting, so we could make it a podcast. Oh, by the way, welcome to all our regular viewers and all our irregular viewers as well. Is there such a thing as an irregular viewer?
Well, it depends on what they've eaten.
Yeah, I guess. What do you want me to chart?
SPY.
Yeah, I guess SPY. I don't know what SPY even is. I would love to know. Okay, 440. Wow, what a year!
There you go. Right.
Arjun was kidnapped for a year.
440 is amazing. I thought it was going to be at 406.
You know, this is what happens when you go on a honeymoon for a year. You don't know nothing. You know nothing.
Well, if that year happens to be 2023, yeah.
Wait, what is this chart? Is this
I don't know.
That's the daily.
It's a minute by minute chart.
Oh, okay. That because I was like, what is this? Okay, so if we do,
notice how it fell out of that Zoom channel.
But no, you're right. Look at that support, 431.27. That's a great line. Well,
maybe.
I like that line though because
for bounce.
we made a higher low since
And
then.
we have a turning point on 626. So I can't read it.
Yeah. So that number makes sense to me.
431.19 would be the number. We
Right, I'm
didn't
gonna
quite
make
we didn't quite get there, Arjan.
yeah, I'm gonna share an opinion. If 431 breaks, the max pain is 421, but that is gonna be the low for the rest of the year, I think.
I think I'm with you on that. I think I said at the beginning when we had this big red candle up here on 727. That was the beginning of the sell-off. See that big engulfing candle?
Yeah.
I didn't like that one bit. You can ask Kamal and Spike. I was very upset that day about it turning into that candle because after a long rally and you get that big red candle, it's no good. It's never any good.
Yeah.
Trim side.
Then we gap down. Yeah.
But we probably had enough downward movement from top to bottom. It was like 450, 460 to about 432.
Yeah.
So that's about how many points? 38.
Yeah, that's like 9% or 8%. That
Hello,
seems about.
Linus.
Yeah, I mean, I
No,
think
28, 28.
oh, 28 point. That's even less than. Yeah, I just don't see if 421 broke, even then I don't think we would see much lower. I think like the odds from here are 50-50 rest of the year make a new high versus make a new low under 420.
Dr. J, could you do the 6 months chart?
Well, let me
Just wanna
just,
show you-
I would be lax if I didn't repeat Mike Wilson's prediction that we at least test the 200 day.
Dr.
And
J,
that's 412.
Yep.
Yeah.
do you see
Morgan-
those two
Morgan
red
Stanley.
candles in May?
And also CNBC had some dude on today, the bear. He said 380.
We're not seeing 380 this year. I'm not gonna, in my opinion, I don't think that's happening.
I don't either, but you never know with the markets. You could have a black swan event, anything.
Yeah, I mean, sure, but assuming that doesn't happen, his 200 day makes sense because if that slowly keeps creeping up, then it'll become 415, 417. Then sure, bounce off that, and then
But he said at least to a minimum,
yeah,
implying worse.
maybe I just disagree with Mike. Whatever.
Mike Wilson, he's the guru of gurus.
Yeah, but he's probably better long term than he is in calling in a couple months, or maybe I just don't know. But if it tests that, I don't think it goes low. I don't think we broach the 200 again. That seems.
Professor Omar says we're not done until we hit 330.
No way.
Really?
I don't think that's true. Well, I mean, on what time frame? Like just in.
I don't know, 6 months.
Yeah, 6 months, 330. I would think would be quite the surprise, but I'm much more willing to call like rest of the year we'll stay above 415, 420. That looks good as of now, but
Up until the downturn, 65% of all investors said new highs this year. I don't know what the numbers fallen to by now, but they're very fickle. So,
Dr. J,
yeah.
do you see those two red candles in May?
In May,
If you draw a line from that bottom green candle that we have yesterday and those two red candles in May.
I see 3 red candles in May.
Yes. Yeah, the lowest two red
The
candles.
lowest, that would be this line here.
No, below it. It's going to go below it.
you want to just
Oh,
you want to just make a
through that candle as well.
Correct.
Okay. I'll
If you do
draw
the
that
6 months chart, it would look clearer.
You're making me work.
Sorry. It's that T-shirt, man.
I told you my hand is shaking today. I didn't want to work too hard. I'm trying to get some.
Do you see what I'm?
So it almost it touches that line.
Yeah, because you have it. That line is not perfect, but it touches.
Now you're criticizing my line.
No, that's not what I meant.
Are you criticizing my line, Kamal?
No, no.
I draw a perfect line, like Trump has perfect phone calls.
Oh my God.
Well, just pull out the Sharpie. You could fix the line.
My line is perfect.
Okay.
Do I get back into Mara? I sold everything at 15.
Oh God.
Should have sold at 20. But I'm okay. Question is when to get back in.
I have no answer for that.
Is Bitcoin done going down?
I don't know anything about Bitcoin.
This looks hideous. Hideous? I don't know.
Yes.
I can wait on this, I think. No hurry. I think. Other things that I sold were, what else did I sell? CRISPR.
Oh, you bailed out of CRISPR?
Sold out. I only have one BioDirect left, Dermtech. Maybe it's time to get back into CRISPR. I don't know. Put in a good candle the other day. I think with all of these BioDirects, unless the FDA call is imminent, it's been a bad sector. I think it continues to be a bad sector. This one I might put more money into.
Yeah, it looks like it's poised. If you look at this chart, it looks like it's poised for
This one I might put more money into.
Yeah, we got in when we saw like a nice rounding towards the bottom.
Again, it's hovering around that bottom. It's a wonderful swing trade. You swing it up, you swing it down, you swing it up, you swing it down, or at least get out and do it again. What do they say? Wash, rinse, repeat, whatever.
Right, exactly.
This is a chart for it. I'll tell you that much. One of these days, it'll just get bought for $10. I'll tell you who's going to buy them. EXAS. Well, what's that disclaimer again? Our opinion, strictly our own. We don't know opinions. We don't know nothing. We don't know nothing.
We don't know nothing.
We don't know
nothing, but we guess everything.
Yeah, we just shoot the breeze on this show, you know.
But we do okay. PBR. We gotta.
That's right.
I'm not saying we don't do okay.
If you ever that Pabst Blue Ribbon.
I'm having a phenomenal year, but you know, last year I had a horrible year.
Yeah,
that's true. I'm just talking about picks that are getting shouted out.
I think I'm slightly better than the average investor in my knowledge.
I would think so. I mean, if you beat the S&P since whatever 2000, then
I beat the S&P most of the time.
Yeah, then you're good. I think if you beat the S&P, then that means you should be doing this yourself. Otherwise, just use the S&P.
Exactly.
In fact, I always buy SPY as part of my portfolio, and I like to have more stocks above SPY than below SPY. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Portfolio. And I'm doing just that. I have more stocks with higher gains than SPY. Mostly my portfolio right now is the Mag 7. I've sold a lot.
Yeah, I've been selling some Costco recently and a little bit of Apple.
Yeah. Somehow the bloom's gone off the Apple, hasn't it?
I think you got to buy Apple with the Vision Pro down the road.
Yeah, but I was selling it a couple weeks back. I think just because I opened my computer and was like, wow, that seems too high.
Whatever
but
you made, whatever money you took off the table, put it back plus.
yeah, I might do that.
Well, how much has gone down since?
I mean, it's down to what? Well, 175, something like that.
175.84. Yeah.
So it's definitely a buy in here. I could chart it, but I don't want to.
Oh, you don't wanna?
I'm going to rebel. I don't want to chart.
I see. Yeah, no, right.
I want to
Looks
talk.
like it looks like
I
it's
want to talk. Go back to Jackson Hole for a moment. Can we go back to Jackson Hole? I want to go back to Jackson Hole Friday. I think it's very important. Well, before that, Wednesday, does Nvidia beat, meet, or miss?
I'm gonna say meet, slight dip, rebound.
Okay, so you're saying the immediate reaction will be down, and then it'll go up.
interesting.
Could work out the other way. Immediate reaction up and then go down too.
I just think long-term hold right now, take some off the table, and medium term, don't guess too much.
I mean, this is a real issue for me because I have nice profits. What to do with them? That's it.
You could go 50-50 also. I don't know.
Sounds like reasonable advice.
Yeah. Because
if I go 50-50, I know I'm just going to let the other 50 ride.
Forever.
Well, I don't know about forever, but.
Yeah. I mean, I think you should let some ride on Nvidia. Like,
I'm glad I went back in. I was questioning my own wisdom for going back in because it's chasing. I got out at 489. I got back in, I don't remember, 4.25. Let's just say.
It's paid off.
Something like that.
Yeah.
People are surprised to see you.
Well, that makes sense because I'm never here.
I'm surprised to see him.
I'll be here now because I'm just at my computer all day again. So.
So we have to answer the Jackson Hole question. Does Powell spook the market with hinting at hawkishness? How many people say says there's likely to be another hike?
I think he will not be that hawkish. I think it'll tend towards neutral or dovish.
I think he will say data dependent and come
neutral.
September we'll hike one more time.
I mean neutral. It sounds like. Yeah.
Now I don't think he'll spook the market.
Yeah.
But I think the Fed has another hike left. What do you think?
I think for sure. It's just a question of when.
Yeah, maybe
I'd say the sooner the better also.
Maybe even 2 more hikes left.
Oh, I gotta hop off. I'll be on more though. It's great to see you.
Okay, very nice to see you. Regards to the wife.
Take care, Archie.
All right. See you soon.
Righto. This lucky fellow marries a rich girl, can travel around the world.
Oh.
That's the way to do it.
I'm sure he's brought a fair amount to the table himself.
Yeah, I'm sure. Good for him.
Yeah. And now he's in New Hampshire. Is that what he said, New Hampshire?
I mean, if you can't make it in the market, go marry a rich girl. Even if you are good in the market.
Even if you can make the market.
It never hurts to marry rich.
That's what they used to say, right? It's just as easy to fall in love with a rich person. It is.
Yeah, I mean, look, what was that movie with Marilyn Monroe and Betty Grable? And
Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend?
No.
Gentlemen Prefer Blondes?
No.
Oh, okay.
Marilyn Monroe, Betty Grable, and the one with the raspy voice, Bogey's wife.
Lauren Bacall.
Lauren Bacall. What was that movie? I forgot.
You got me stumped.
How to Marry a Millionaire.
Oh, How to Marry a Millionaire.
My mind. I don't know what's wrong with my mind. Can't remember things. I do. I must remember to sell some Nvidia before earnings. That I got to remember.
Right. Remind yourself.
And I'm going to add to across the board to all my Magnificent Seven. Why? Because I peeled some off. So I'm going to add, except Nvidia, which I'm going to lessen.
Right.
I don't want the earnings risk. Any hot stocks? Jake, I spoke to Jake today.
Uh-huh.
He's in a very iffy stock that he likes. Should I mention it? It's
Sure.
BioDrec, GRTS, long-term hold, which means he's probably a bag holder.
All right. When you say that.
Jake is probably holding the bag on that one. Jake said he'd come by next week.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a stock that's got a lot. That's just got a lot of downward momentum.
Yeah.
But it's also making a bit of a penny.
We got to get Andrew on with us. Maybe when Jake comes. Andrew, you want to join us? You've been a really.
Oh, that would be good.
You've been a really, really great viewer.
Yes.
All right. So anyway, is there anything else? I wanted to talk about PNC Bank. I'm worried about the banks.
Still worried about the banks.
That could
What do you
be
think? What are you thinking about APLS these days?
I'm out of it. I'm kicking myself. It was a mistake. I told you, nobody's perfect.
Well, it looks like there might be a little bit of a buy opportunity now.
I got out at the bottom. I got hammered. Got in at 24 out of 20. I'm not perfect.
Right. It's 31 and a half now.
I admit my mistakes.
Yeah, I took just a quick in and out on that one also.
I did a lot of quick. I had a lot of quick haircuts amongst my winners. I had a quick haircut on Tandem.
Right. But I'm still holding on that one.
Quick haircut on
Dermtech. Dermtech is first stage.
Dermtech. I made money on Dermtech. I got back in.
Okay.
On Dermtech, I made money.
IBM is just doing okay. That was one of the stocks of the week, but it's still.
I might add some more IBM. Why not? I think it's underrated. I think they're not giving the market's not giving them enough credit for their quantum computing research.
Right. This would be a good time to do that, according to the charts.
Yeah. All right. So then IBM is what do we give us? The stock of the week?
That was the prior stock of the week. They just want to do something new.
And something new. All right. You're challenging me then. How about SOUN?
SOUN.
That's something new.
It is something new. Soundhound?
All right, I'll go with SOUN for something new.
All right.
That's my stock of the week. We'll see how it does next week. That's it.
All right, there you go. You heard it, folks.
Wrap
I
time.
like Costco.
Ciao. What do you like?
Costco.
All right, Costco.
Costco, really?
All right, gentlemen. Take care. Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye all.
Bye.